VC, how are we? Thanks for tuning in again. Cheers, a cup of tea. Sorry about the sound effects. Alright, so bought a collection. I did. So sort of, yeah, pretty pumped. Like, this is a good batch. Had to pay a little bit for it, but I think I've done pretty well. So basically, I did hear a little while ago Jonathan, the cheap and cheerful record collector. He sort of mentioned in one of his videos, got a great collection, that the seller contacted him. And I've been thinking about that for a while. Why don't I just put an ad in like the free websites that you know, the trading websites that you got. We've got a few in Australia. I'm sure that you guys got a few wherever you are. Just say record wanted. You often see those ads, records wanted, cash paid. So I put one in. I thought, you know, let the sellers come to us, come to me. So I've had it in there for about a month. I've had 3 people contact me, or probably about 5 or 6, but 3 that I thought I would check out and we'll, yeah. So 3 that and the other ones, I think they were asking for too much, like, 'cause I didn't want to waste their or my time, especially if there's a bit of travel involved. So I sort of got a feel. My ad sort of talked about on the lines of, you don't want any, you know, charity store thrifty stuff. And then if they say, you know, they've got some other stuff, I sort of ask a little bit what they got, and then if they're a bit of a distance, I ask what they're thinking price-wise. So the first one contacted me. He's 5 minutes from my home. All right stuff. There was like 27 records, and I ended up paying $50 for them. There was a stone, there was a collection, like a Australian comp stones. You got a few wings in there, travelling Wilburys, stuff, you know, not bad. I mean, some of this stuff I'm doing this to get stuff in my collection, but some of them I will sell or trade in to get better stuff in my collection. The second person contacted me. He didn't really say much about what he had. Went around there, had a lot of rubbish, and he was just selling them on for somebody else. Anyway, I got 20 records there for $1 each. Okay. Now this last seller, who I just contacted today, sorry, we've been actually in collaboration for a few weeks, haven't been able to tee up a time. Had a sort of teed up today. I didn't actually ask him what he had. For some reason I just felt, you know, he's not far away, it's worth a go, you know. And he basically said, he did say I got a box full of records, all top artists. So I thought, look, you know, that could mean anything really, but I just went with it, okay? So anyway, went there. Pretty much on the way there, my daughter's school rang and said, oh, she's in sick bay, I've got to go and get her. And I was nearly there, so I went there and I sort of go pick my daughter up in an hour. It's not life-threatening, so that was my first thought. She's fine. A crook neck. While brushing her hair. Serious activity. Anyway, dangerous activity, sorry. Anyway, let's move on. I don't want to make this too long. So, and it's basically a big box. I don't even know how many's there, maybe 80's there. And this is what I got. So if you're gonna do this, you gotta take some money with you. Okay, you can't go there with like $50. I mean, so in the end, I took $200 with me. So it's a big outlay. So if you're gonna put one of these ads in, you've got to have at least a moderate amount of money in there, which is, yeah. So you can just buy everything, and you know, you might pick out stuff, but just if you buy in the bulk, get it off their hands, then you can get a better deal. So $200 I paid for all of these. So it's a big outlay, as I say, but I think I did pretty well. So I went through them. I looked at a few. I didn't look at all of them. That's maybe could be an issue. The ones I looked at looked fine. I wouldn't say mint, VG. So maybe I stuffed up there. But anyway, I'll show you as I can't remember everything here, but these are the first few, and I was thinking, yes, I've got to just get these and get out and go get my daughter. So first one, Rage Against the Machine. You know, that's their debut, isn't it? So yeah. This is a US press. You know, you're not gonna. This is amazing. Like, you know, great stuff. And you don't find these original presses. You know, you get a lot of reissues, but yeah, original US press. Pearl Jam. This is a no code, isn't it? Yeah, no code. Double. Look, I'm not going to show them all. I mean, these are all albums I would love to have in my collection, which I do now. But, you know, I'm not going to pay. They're all like $40 each, really more. Like Discogs that Rage Against the Machine was like $100 they're going for. So, you know, these are the first few I saw. I thought, oh, awesome. Awesome. So I just quick look through and I think I'm just going to take them all off here. Pablo's Dog, I've seen this around. You see this around a lot. I've never actually... I would have picked it up if I've ever seen it for a couple of dollars, so I've got it now, and we'll see what it's like. Still going. Versus. I've got this. This is Versus? Yeah, I think it is. Is it? No, Versus not. It's Pearl Jam compilation. I don't know what it's called. So, now the Pearl Jam. I shouldn't go open this up. Okay. Alright. Pearl Jam. This is great. I've got this one already. So I'll be looking to move that on. 10. I mean, you're not going to leave these there. I mean, you know, I could have offered him. I said $150 to $200 I'll give you for these. And he said 200 is fine. Probably, if I offered him 150, he may have taken it. He may have taken 100. I don't know. But I think you can't offer silly prices. Like, you know, this, look, so far, you'd probably be able to, they're worth $200 on all those. I haven't stopped with the Pearl Jams. Vitalogy, love it, love it. I don't know all these presses. I think they're all originals, to tell you the truth. No code. Oh, brilliant. I don't know this Pearl Jam album. I haven't seen this one. Riot Act. I don't think I know it. It's a double. Oh God. Like, I mean, so far that's worth $200 really. I mean, I wouldn't buy the. I love Pearl Jam. I've got their CDs. I haven't got that one, Riot Act, but they're just too expensive to buy. And if I got them on CD, you know, I'm not looking to buy them really because they cost so much. But wow, so I think the Pearl Jam hasn't finished. Oh, live on 2 legs. It's great. I mean, so you know. Maybe you can see why I did offer the 200, like a, you know, binaural, or whatever. Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Okay, Pearl Jam's finished. Some Ray Stevens. Best of the Hollies. He did say that he had a box that he thought there was a different record, so his son had found a box. He checks houses or something with houses, like he checks the electricity meters, and he found a deserted house with a box just sitting on the ground or something. So he took that home with him. He thought that was that box, and he said that was 60s and 70s, and he said he'll talk to his son, and he may contact me about selling that one too. Like, so I think we both came out feeling. I think he's actually quite happy what he got. I'm stoked what I got, really. So, just the Hollies doobies. So there's a couple just okay ones here. Jackson Browne, Fleetwood Mac, Mirage, Blondie, Eat to the Beat. Yeah, I'm not going to show you. As I say, so some of them I will look to move on, trade or sell. I know that'll probably get thumbs down. It's a bit of a taboo, no, but you know, we're all got to live, you know, we've got to eat and stuff like that. And you know, it's definitely a way of having some money come in and just using that for your hobby, your habit, your addiction, you know. So, and then it doesn't come out of, you know, like savings that you sort of for bills and houses and food. Ready Blues. Got that. Okay. Chariot of Fire. Oh, that's nothing special really. It's nothing great. Some more Vangelis. Friends of Mr. Cairo. We got John Farman. Not too bad. America. I like America. No one ever talks about America. This is one of the best greatest hits ever, I reckon. I love this album. America. Sister Golden Hair. Don't Cross the River, Horse with No Name, Lovely, Lonely People. This is a great album. James Taylor, Never Say Die. I actually haven't got any James Taylor. There you go, there's a stub for Rob, Boston, and our grandmas. It's the Stubbers, they're organised music junkies. Cat Stevens, I've had this before. I have actually sold it before. I'll sell it again. Catch a Bull at 4. It's good. I like Cat Stevens, but I don't listen to him much. And yeah, I like him, but yeah. So there's probably an artist that I'm looking to move on because I do like him. I keep a couple. I keep the T for Tillerman and Firecat, One Comp, and yeah, Bread. This is actually not too bad now. This is one of the first albums I've ever bought. Don McLean. I love Don McLean. Chicago. Not really a fan of Chicago. So that'll move on. Gypsy Kings. Bumbaleo. I think I've actually... Oh no, I've got the 12-inch single, I think, with Bumbaleo. Yeah, Gypsy Kings. Mums and the Puppers. I don't know how many is here. Supertramp. Breakfast in America. I don't think I've got Breakfast in America. Another band I really love that don't listen too much. Maybe I'll keep it, maybe I won't. Kevin Johnson. Don't know him. Man of the 21st century. Don't know. Billy Joel. So, 1, 2, 3. 3 Billy Joels. I actually really like this one. This side one on this is one of the best sides of Billy Joel. Yeah, I've actually had these, and actually he's another artist I'm looking at to moving on who I do like, but I don't listen to him much. All I need in him is probably the greatest hits. It's amazing greatest hits. 2 Beach Boys. Greatest hits. High Water. I mean, how many greatest hits they got, but yeah, probably move those on as well. Anita Baker. Rapture, best R&B vocal performance. I don't think I know that. So, another one. Actually, there's 2 of those. All right. The Who, best of Who. Don't have this. Now, I'm not really a fan of The Who. I appreciate they're amazing musicians, and I like some of their songs. I've got what's it called? Who's Next in my collection. I've listened to that multiple times, and it doesn't do it for me. The Who just don't do it for me. But I do very much appreciate their music, their talents. So anyway, that'll probably get moved on too. Okay, never seen this Who. A quick one. So I don't know. I think these are all originals, really. They are all a little bit dirty. Just dirt, really. They don't look like they're scratched up. Just dirty. Definitely love that. Saying that, he also gave me some record cleaner. Sweet. Yeah, never seen that Who. And this is one I do really want to listen to. Never heard it, so I really want to listen to that. Who Sells Out. So yeah, I shouldn't be opening these things. Anyway, oh yeah, International, Polydor. I'm really keen to listen to this. I definitely will give them a good listen, and I'm not sure they're going to stay. This is another one I really want to listen to The Who as well. Tommy, you do hear just people really rate this highly, so anyway, I don't want to open it up, but yeah, nice condition. The Who, Tommy. Christopher Cross, you see this a lot, never listened to it, my chance to listen to it. Gordon Lightfoot, like, you know, not brilliant, but he's not bad. Actually listened to one of his recently that I got in my collection, and I was pleasantly surprised. More Gordon Lightfoot. How do you think we're doing? So, Huey Lewis in the news, okay. There's actually 1, 2 stuck together. Huey Lewis, this is like a EP, yeah, 12-inch EP, never seen it before. 4 tracks, cool. The Jungle Book. Okay, it's a bit of variety there. Kenneth McKellar, obviously an Irishman. You like him, Bobby Gas? Chet Baker's pretty cool. I like Chet Baker. Bit of this is Hush. Sometimes I think of these, I think of Slade, but Hush, this is an Australian glam rock band. Actually pretty good. I've got a couple of albums I do really like. One of the other albums I've got, but yeah, they're glam rock, pretty good. As I say, so I'm looking at these. I did peruse them when I was there quickly, but these I'm just pulling these out the first time. Willie Nelson, Shotgun Willie. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Pretty good. The Fontanas, the Irish. If you're Irish, come into the parlour. All right, Bobby. Interesting. Pretty my thumbnail. All right. Golden Oldies. Okay, so listen, some bit of rubbish here. Ackerbills. What's the name? Ackerbilk, whatever. Okay, there is some Les. It's a bit average. Okay, so there's some thrifty stuff here. PMS. Bit of Sky, it's Australian. Band. It's pretty average, really. That's a good one. I haven't had this one with Star Wars. Anyway, so that's pretty cool. Never had that. Look at that. It's nice. Love Star Wars. I love Star Wars. So very happy to get that one. Alrighty. Kenny Rogers. Classic album. Another artist that, you know, like sort of Billy Joel, Cat Stevens. I'm looking to downsize. I've heard them all multiple times. I really like them, but I don't go to them much. This looks like definitely the cover's an upgrade, so that's a great album. That is one album that I would keep of his. Elton John, Best Of. Not bad. Good hits. John Denver. I do like John Denver, but I only need, excuse me, a few of them. Dire Straits. Moving Pictures. Making Moves. Making Movies. Cool. So, yeah. May get moved on. Local hero, Mark Knopfler. It's a nice little, I think, soundtrack. Let me just spin that around the... Okay, still going. What do you think? Did I overpay? I think I did it right. There is some rubbish in here, clearly. Barbra Streisand's. That probably just go to the charity store. Found the opera. Everyone sees there's a thrifty staple. Charles Aznavour, French dude. What do we got? And some more Charles. Not sure if that's how you say it. Jerry Rafferty. What's it called again? City to City, yeah. So, you're not bad. I've had this. A lot of people really love this. It's not bad. Kenny G. Not bad. So there is a bit of not bad. There's some more good ones coming up. Mick Midler. That won't stay. Oh no, I've got to come on there. Oof. Okay. Supremes. The Copa. Should be good. I'll have myself a little bit of Supremes. So looking at this, maybe I paid a little bit over, but as I say, there's some more good ones coming. Harvest. Looks like an upgrade for me. Love it. Probably my favourite, Young. Bit of a Young Rod Stewart. Look at him. That could be my screensaver. Smiler. Haven't heard that one. Lionel Richie. Yeah. Dennis. Oh, these little comps. People like these comps. Little River Band, not bad. Australian act, yeah, not too bad. Another Little River Band, live. I love this album. I've never shown it before, actually. I love this album. I haven't really found the right thing. I will talk about it one day. Johnny Diesel Injectors. think they're just their debut solo album. I'm sorry, debut album. This is a great, just a rock, just a sort of classic rock, 90s, 80s probably, 89, yeah, classic rock. Bit of Whitney, yeah. Gilbert O'Sullivan, so there is a little bit of rubbish here, so maybe I did pay a little bit over. So anyway, there's some more good stuff coming. Chris and Rita, not bad. Tim Morris, I've talked about her before, she's quite sweet. ONJ, Alright, here we go. Now we've got Beatles. Please Please Me. I think these will be all probably Australian. That's nice, just needs a clean. Good. Okay, what do I say? Don't take them out. Yeah. I'll leave that on the. Just leave that on the side. What else we got? With the Beatles. Hard Day's Night. Beatles for Sale. Help. Rubber Soul. Now I've got most of these. I don't have a few. I don't have Beatles for Sale or with the Beatles, and I don't have this on vinyl. Revolver. A lot of people's favourites. Not mine. Maybe in my top 5, but I've got a Sgt. Pepper, probably my favourite. Love it, love it. I've already got it. The White Album, which I recently showed. I bought at the Record Fair. What number is this? It's interesting there. It's 19,892. I think that's a pretty low number. Normally they're A there. Someone's scribble on that a bit. Anyway, I'll have to see the posters in there and the pictures. Yeah, cool. Might be an upgrade. Yellow Submarine. I like it. I got it. But there's a tradie. Abbey Road. I've actually got this, but it's horrible condition. I mean, I can tolerate a little bit of a moderate amount of pop and crackle, but this is horrible. Mine is horrible condition. So hopefully this is an upgrade. Sweet. Let it be. This is, what's this one? Just McCartney, isn't it? No, my favourite Beatle is probably John Lennon. I've got a couple of McCartneys. I've got Ram already. I really dig Ram. Not so much a fan of Wings and a lot of these things. I've got this already. This is not bad. Tug of War. Welcome back to the Egg, isn't it? George Harrison, Cloud 9, got that one, like it. So there's definitely some sell-on stuff, so get some money coming back into those. Donovan, this is cool, I like Donovan. I haven't really seen this one before, the Hurdy-Gurdy Man. Not sure that fits in his repertoire, but yeah, Hurdy-Gurdy Man. So it doesn't actually have Magical Mystery Tour, I've got something in a minute. Police, Synchronicity, I've got that already. ELO. Not a huge fan of Yellow. Bold Skags. Let's just last sort of few here. Carly Simon. Yeah, she's alright. Another Carly Simon. She's okay. Neil Diamond. Not too bad. This is a good album. That's one Neil Diamond to get and keep. A bit of Dylan. Asheville. Skyline. Got that ready, so it'll be a... Oh, here we go. Ooh. I did see that actually. Highway 61, I've been looking for that one for a while. I do want Free Wheel and haven't got that yet, so sweet. I have to see, these are, yeah, it's pretty good. Nielsen, not such a fan of. Men at Work, I think more Americans have got this in a collection than Australians. It's good, it's good. Bill Cosby, he's a dick. Lionel Richie's dicks, that is, he is a dick, and I won't be staying here. And Pretenders, Papped. I haven't actually seen that one before. That is it, and there's also some singles. So how do you think I did? Did I rip myself off? Did I do alright? I think I did pretty well. I think I got some reasonable resale stuff. So Empire Strikes Back, a little kids book with a little 45. Sweet. Purdue. Yeah, it's got Magic Mystery Tour. I've been wanting this. This is the same as the LP version. I mean, it is an EP. So yeah, it's double. Okay, it's two 45s. So is that the same as the LP one? I'm not 100% sure, but I've been wanting that. Beatles 45, Rain and Paperback Writer. I do love Paperback Writer. Old Brown Shoes and The Ballad of John and Yoko. Ticket to Ride and Yes It Is. So some pretty good Beatle 45s. All You Need Is Love and Baby You're a Rich Man. Mull of Kintyre and The Beatles Ain't She Sweet. What do you think, VC? Did I do alright? I think I did alright. So that's my little approach to collecting. Let me know what you think. Take care. Cheers, VC. So later at night, I've pretty much, I'm putting this addendum onto this video. Sorry, it's a long enough video, but just a couple more minutes. A couple of things I said. I think I said Versus. That was Pearl Jam Versus, and it's not a comp. It's their second album. All those Pearl Jams were original US pressings in the 90s, so like, you don't find them much really at all, because, you know, that was obviously, CD was king at that stage. Some of those albums even were pressed after the initial date. So yeah, and a lot of those weren't pressed in Australia, mainly US or a few European ones. So they're all great albums, and to get original presses is amazing. This is my best haul ever, quite possibly. For quality, it's amazing. What else am I going to say to you? I missed one 7-inch, so I just wanted to show you, because my favourite one. So it's the Beatles. It's Strawberry Fields Forever and Penny Lane, 2 super tracks. So very happy with that. All around that label. All the Beatles in there were mono, except 3 of them. Actually, there was Let It Be, The White, and Sgt. Pepper's was all stereo with Sgt. And all of them were Australian issue, except Sgt. Pepper, which was a UK issue. A couple of little interesting facts, probably. So this one with the Beatles, their second album. It's called Floating Head, the Floating Head album. It's an Australian, alternate sort of cover. Looked up on Discogs. It's going for like sometimes $500. The Pearl Jams were all in VG Plus or better. The Beatles, they were a bit beat up. Clearly listened to a lot. Probably G, good to very good, really. So, but still play. I've only played one or so. And the other thing, an interesting fact I just want to point out is, I did sort of half notice it when I was talking, but I didn't point it out, is that this Beatles Abbey Road has got this, see this little red sort of thing here? And it's the Australian issue, I think it's the mono, but it's called the Bloodspot cover, because it had an issue, obviously the red ink came through, and it's got a bit of a pink hue, you say, with the white, road lines. So marking, so yeah, another interesting thing I didn't really know is that the Apple is out of alignment, so only a geek would really point that out. So I found that pretty fascinating, as we do. But yeah, so this is the Bloodspot one. Only an Australian cover has this, so it's the blood there and the pink hue, and also adds to the whole mystique of the cover, which I don't really know the story very well. Go to other videos and they'll tell you the story of the conspiracy stuff. But yeah, so anyway, just thought I'd put that in there as an addendum. Alright, thanks for swinging around. I'm just like overawed. Okay, take it easy. I don't know where I found some space. It was move things around because I didn't have the space for so many. But yeah, got a lot of listening to me and just a lot of pleasure. Alright, DC, take care.